A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move that escalates tensions in the Middle East, Iranian President Massoud Pezeshkian has officially signed a bill that suspends Iran's cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA. This decision comes in the wake of recent airstrikes by the United States and Israel on Iran's nuclear facilities, which were purportedly aimed at thwarting Iran's nuclear ambitions. The legislation was passed by Iran's parliament in an emergency session on June 24th and was communicated to President Pezeshkian by Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf on June 30th. The newly signed law mandates the Iranian government to halt all cooperation with the IAEA under the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, NPT, effectively ending the UN nuclear watchdog's access to Iranian nuclear sites. This move is seen as a direct response to the Israeli and American attacks, which Iran claims were intended to prevent the country from developing nuclear weapons. Since the United States withdrew from the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA, in 2018, Iran has been stockpiling highly enriched uranium, which gives it the capability to quickly produce weapons-grade material. Despite this, U.S. intelligence reports have consistently indicated that Iran is not actively weaponizing its uranium stockpile. On Saturday, Iran rejected a request from IAEA Director Rafael Grossi to visit its nuclear sites, with Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi stating that Grossi's insistence on inspecting the bombed sites was meaningless and possibly even malign in intent. This rejection raises concerns about Iran's compliance with the Non-Proliferation Treaty, which mandates that IAEA inspectors have access to the nuclear programs of signatory states. The implications of this suspension are significant. Without IAEA oversight, experts warn that Iran may revive plans to develop nuclear weapons. The absence of international inspectors will likely limit the ability to track Iran's nuclear program, heightening fears of a potential nuclear arms race in the region. President Pezeshkian's order did not provide specific details or timelines regarding the suspension of cooperation, leaving many questions unanswered about the future of Iran's nuclear program and international relations. The law has already received approval from Iran's constitutional watchdog, the Guardian Council, and is expected to have the backing of the Supreme National Security Council, which Pezeshkian chairs. This legislative move marks a pivotal moment in Iran's nuclear policy and international diplomacy. As tensions continue to rise, the international community watches closely to see how this situation unfolds and what it means for regional stability. The potential for a renewed nuclear arms race in the Middle East looms large, as Iran's actions could provoke further military responses from the U.S. and its allies. In light of these developments, the international community is urged to engage in dialogue to prevent further escalation and to seek diplomatic solutions that could lead to a de-escalation of tensions. The future of Iran's nuclear program and its implications for global security depend on the actions taken in the coming days and weeks. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.